Wait, you think Mahjong is just a matching puzzle game on your phone? Oh, buddy, no. That's like calling chess a checkers knockoff. The real Chinese Mahjong is a full-on strategy battle. 4 players, 144 tiles, and enough drama to fill a movie. And today, we're breaking the whole thing down. Here's something wild. Mahjong was once so popular in America that churches literally tried to ban it. Sets were selling for more than a car in the 1920s. People were obsessed. And the crazy thing? Once you know the basic rules, like 10 minutes worth of rules, you can sit down at any Mahjong table in the world and actually hold your own. So here's the deal. By the end of this video, you're gonna know the tiles, the setup, how turns work, how to steal tiles from other players. Yeah, you can do that. And what a winning hand actually looks like. Stick with me. This is going to be way more fun than you think. And hey, real quick, this channel is all about breaking down games that look super complicated and making them dead simple. Board games, card games, strategy games, party games. We cover everything. If that sounds like your kind of thing, hit subscribe and tap the bell right now so you never miss one. Seriously, it helps us out big time. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so what even is Mahjong? So Mahjong, and by the way it's pronounced Mahjong, not Mahjong. Get that right before you sit down. It's a tile game for 4 players. Think of it like a mix between gin rummy and dominoes. You're drawing tiles, discarding tiles, and trying to build a winning hand. That is the entire core of the game. Mahjong comes from China. Historians think it was developed in the mid-1800s during the Qing dynasty. Nobody knows exactly who invented it, but what we do know is that it spread like wildfire, from China to Japan, Southeast Asia, and eventually the entire world. One game, 150 years, still going strong. A full Mahjong set has 144 tiles. 144. Now I know, that sounds terrifying, but here's the thing. You only hold 13 tiles at a time, so it's way more manageable than it sounds. Let's break down exactly what's inside that set, because understanding the tiles, that's step 1. So the 3 main suits. First, you've got bamboo tiles. These have little green bamboo sticks on them. Second, character tiles. These have Chinese numbers with a big character underneath. Third, circles, also called dots, which have, shockingly, circles on them. Each suit goes from 1 to 9, and there are 4 copies of every single tile. 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3s, all the way to 4 9s. That's 108 tiles right there. Then you've got honor tiles, split into winds and dragons. The 4 winds are east, south, west, and north. The 3 dragons are red, green, and white. 4 copies of each, that's 28 tiles. And finally, most sets have 8 flower and season tiles, bonus tiles that earn you extra points. Add it all up, 108 plus 28 plus 8, and boom, 144. Okay, you've got your tiles. Now what? First thing, building the wall. Everyone shuffles the tiles face down, and each player stacks the tiles in front of them, 2 tiles high, 18 tiles long. Push all 4 sides together, and you've got this big square wall in the middle of the table. It looks super official. Honestly, it feels great to build. Now, here's where it gets kind of ceremonial and honestly pretty cool. Each seat at the table has a wind direction: east, south, west, north. The player sitting east is the dealer, and east is always the most powerful spot. You figure out who sits where by rolling dice, which, yes, means there are dice in Mahjong. Love that. Once everyone's seated, the dealer rolls the dice again to figure out where to break the wall and start dealing. Then it goes like this. Everyone takes 4 tiles at a time, going around the table until everyone has 12. Then the dealer takes 2 extra, and everyone else takes 1 more. Dealer ends up with 14 tiles. Everyone else has 13. That difference matters, and we'll explain why in a second. Okay, pause. We're about to get into the actual gameplay, and this is where it gets good. There's this rule where you can literally steal tiles right out of another player's hand. Well, technically they're discard, but it feels like stealing, and it is awesome. Let's get into it. Here's how a turn works, and it's simple. On your turn, you draw one tile from the wall. Now you have 14. If those 14 tiles make a winning hand, you call out Mahjong, and you win. If not, you pick the tile you want least and discard it face up in the middle. Back to 13. Next player's turn. That's the loop. Draw one, discard one, build toward winning. Now here's the good stuff. Stealing other players' discards. The first type is called a chow. A chow is when you grab the previous player's discard to complete a 3-tile sequence in the same suit. Like if you have 4 and 5 of bamboo and they throw out a 3 or a 6, you can grab it. But here's the catch. Chow only works from the player directly to your left. Second type, pung. This is when you take anyone's discard to complete 3 identical tiles. If you've got 2 red dragons and anybody at the table throws one out, pung, you grab it. Third is a kong. Same idea, but you've got 3 identical tiles already and somebody discards the 4th. You grab it, lay down all 4, and get a bonus draw from the wall. Kong is a big deal, very satisfying. Oh, and when you do a pung or kong, you gotta announce it loudly. That's how the table knows. It's very dramatic. There's nothing quite like slamming your hand down on the table and going pung when someone throws out exactly what you needed. It's genuinely one of the most fun things in any board game ever. Okay, what does a winning hand actually look like? A standard winning hand has 14 tiles in a very specific arrangement, 4 sets plus 1 pair. That's the whole formula, 4 sets and a pair. A set is either a sequence of 3 consecutive tiles in one suit, or 3 identical tiles. A pair is just 2 matching tiles. That's it. Let me show you a real example. Say you've got bamboo 2, 3, 4. That's one set. 3 red dragons, second set. 3 circle 7s, third set. Characters, 5, 6, 7, fourth set. 2 east wind tiles. That's your pair. 14 tiles, 4 sets, 1 pair. You slam that down and scream, Mahjong! And everyone else at the table has to pay you. Doesn't get better than that. Now, not all winning hands are worth the same points. The harder your hand was to build, the more points it's worth. A hand full of pungs scores more than sequences. A hand made entirely of dragon and wind tiles, all honor tiles, is worth a lot. And legendary hands like all green, made of only specific green tiles, those are worth massive points. Scoring's its own whole video, honestly. Okay, you know the tiles, you know how turns work, you know how to win. But here's the thing, knowing the rules and actually playing well are 2 completely different things. Coming up next, the 3 strategy tips that separate beginners from players who actually win. Stay with me. Strategy tip 1, and this is the big one. Watch the discards. Every tile someone throws away tells you something. If a player is dumping a bunch of bamboo tiles early, they're probably not building a bamboo hand, which means bamboo is safer for you to throw away without feeding into their win. Watch the table. It's all information. Tip 2. Decide your strategy with your first 13 tiles. Don't just randomly draw and discard. Look at what you've got. If you've got a bunch of characters, lean into characters. If you've already got 3 tiles that match, build toward a pung hand. Let the tiles guide you. Don't fight them. Tip 3. Know when to play defense. If someone starts discarding random weird tiles and drawing super carefully, they're probably 1 tile away from winning. That's called being in tenpai. When you sense that, stop throwing rare tiles. Throw out tiles that are already heavily discarded. Those are safe because if 3 of them are already on the table, that player definitely doesn't need the 4th. Oh, and remember those flower and season tiles from way back at the beginning? Quick rule. When you draw one of those, you don't add it to your hand. You set it face up, collect a bonus point for it, and draw a fresh replacement tile from the back of the wall. Easy bonus. Never forget that. Here's the thing about Mahjong that no rule explanation can fully capture. It's alive. The tiles clacking on the table. The moment someone slams down a pung when you thought you were safe. The tension when you know someone is in tenpai and you're sitting there terrified to discard anything. There's a reason this game has been played for 150 years. It's genuinely one of the most satisfying games ever made. Okay, let's run through the whole thing one more time, super fast. 144 tiles, 3 suits, honor tiles, flower tiles. 4 players build a wall, deal hands, and take turns drawing and discarding. You can steal discards, chow from your left, pung or kong from anyone. First player to build 4 sets and a pair calls Mahjong and collects points. That is Mahjong. If you've never played before, grab a set. They're like 30 or 40 bucks. Grab 3 friends and just play. You're gonna mess up the rules the first game. That's fine, everyone does. But by game 2 or 3, something clicks. And once it clicks, you're hooked. I'm telling you. Alright, that is how you play Chinese Mahjong. If this video helped you, do me a huge favor and hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this video reach more people. Subscribe if you haven't. We drop new game explainer videos all the time, and you do not want to miss them. Drop a comment below. Have you ever played Mahjong? Is this brand new to you? I read every single one. And share this with someone who needs to learn. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and you'll be a hero to them. See you in the next one.